What's going on YouTube? Cat here, back with this Fight Night Champions.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore, and we welcome you to the Mexico City Plaza. I'm alongside Teddy Atlas here ringside for heavyweight action tonight. The American Andre Bishop taking on the veteran Mexican Raul Castillo. Very accurate with the overhand right. Teddy, we've seen both these guys before, and we have a feeling, we just kind of have the feeling that it could be one of those special nights.
Yeah, because their styles, it suits up for one of those special nights.
Bishop's putting forth a great combination there.
I gotta make sure I don't let him hit me in my body.
So we are underway here, and as we've talked about it going into this fight, and you really touched on this, Teddy, the biggest edge comes with him in terms of his speed advantage.
Yeah, not just with his hands, though. Downstairs with his feet, too.
So he don't hit me in my body. He the body.
This is typical Raul Castillo, scoring well to the body. Andre Bishop is hurting.
Okay. I ain't hurt.
Halfway through this round here.
I ain't hurt.
Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking a shot.
I haven't seen.
That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight.
I love knocking me in the body.
You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. And he digs in with the jab, cutting down the tree there. Good shot to the head with that right hand. What impact from that uppercut by Andre Bishop. Andre Bishop's right hand scores well that time. That was a good round for Andre Bishop. He just went out there and controlled everything.
And he did it fundamentally, too. He used the jab, he set up the body attack. He did it like a good, solid fighter.
And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Targeting that midsection now with the combo. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Scored well upstairs with the right hand.
I could knock him out.
I think Bishop scored really well there. He just damaged his opponent with that power shot upstairs. Up top with the right hand. We overheard the corner of Andre Bishop earlier saying to look for the uppercut. That time, he found it, he saw it, he gave it. Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it. Bishop showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos.
I'm just hitting with combos.
Way to block there. Really solid left hand by Andre Bishop. That's exactly what his corner wants him to do. What an uppercut by Andre Bishop.
See, they sucking me up, so I don't know if I'm winning in the scoreboard or winning.
To the belt line he goes with the left hand. Hits him in the mug with the right. Oh, good-looking two-punch combination by Andre Bishop. Bishop's ability to just get to his opponent before his opponent gets to him. Showcase there, his hand speed is very good.
Yeah, it is, Joe. You know, it speaks to one of those old sayings that the trainers used to say, just get off first. That's what he's doing right now. He's getting off first.
Final 10 seconds.
I can knock him out. He's not going out right now, but let's see his face. Yeah, his face.
Go out and get it. Go out and fight this guy. Take it to these guys.
I gotta start throwing some left hits too. Because if I can like equal out with his face, like mess up on that side too, you might be in some shape. I'm still looking good, but y'all know like last time.
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights That's going to be very hard to score. Bishop's doing a nice job being comfortable on the outside. That's what Andre Bishop wants to do right there, land the right hand. Andre Bishop's combination punching is working well here.
Humble God.
You know, I didn't think we'd be saying this about him, but Teddy, right now, stamina is a real question mark for Bishop.
Yeah, and it's hard to understand how it would be because he's always been in shape before. You look at his body, it's not always an indicator, but it looks like he's in shape. You have to wonder if he assumed something and was a little overconfident in this fight.
Castillo's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. They both decide to bring it. Now hugging on the inside.
Okay.
Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Castillo's once again the target of a hook. He's losing this fight, and I think it's easy to see why. He's getting hit by that left hand far too much.
Well, the most elementary thing, the first thing you're taught in boxing is use your left hand. The second thing, get away from it. I guess he never learned that second thing.
Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Raul Castillo. Comes right back at him with a left hand.
How's he still up out there? On his face
Good
up?
clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Andre Bishop. And now he's targeting upstairs.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
A solid uppercut by Raul Castillo. Great work offensively, landing that combination by Andre Bishop.
Let's go.
Bishop went out there in that last round and just executed his game plan beautifully. He won it with ease.
Yeah, he not only has skill, see that's what I like about him. We have a lot of guys that have speed, they have power, but he fundamentally puts it together.
We just won that round too. You're looking good.
Here we go with the fourth round. Bishop's got to be thrilled with what he was able to accomplish in the first half of this fight. And as we start this round, clearly he wants to keep things in the same order.
Well, part of the testing of anybody being successful in anything, in boxing and anything, is how do you handle prosperity? We're going to find that out right now. I know that sounds like a good problem to have, but does he get carried away with himself? You know, does he get a little cocky? We're going to see.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter-puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
.90 seconds to go in round number 4. 3 consecutive punches by Andre Bishop. He returns the favor with an uppercut. Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Andre Bishop.
It's like he's getting stronger as the fight goes on.
Blocks that blow, and then a counter uppercut.
Bro, it's like he gets stronger, like.
And now targeting his opponent with the overhand
like
right.
knocked him out during the first round. The first two rounds,
well-placed uppercut by Castillo. Bishop's doing a good job tonight on the outside. He's able to score from the outside, keeping a safe distance away from his opponent.
Then throw. Throw with everything when you get inside. Give me that double jab.
I want to see if I can beat him. Can I beat him actually just by
Another round, and if it keeps up with the rest of them, it'll be closely contested and hard to score.
keep tapping him?
Castillo's landed a good, solid combination.
Yo, I really don't understand this thing. I'm trying to keep distance from him.
Bishop isn't giving us anything to talk about right here, Teddy. He's
I
not
gotta
moving,
get y'all some-
he's not boxing, he's not fighting.
Well, 75% of this business is mental, and you would love to know mentally what's going on in his mind right now.
Try
Not
to
much.
punch him though. That didn't work.
Back upstairs he goes.
He's still like
Halfway into round number 5 here. Right back to it upstairs. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on.
He's tired. He's tired.
Castillo's right hand scores well.
I'm just not trying to get myself.
A crushing 2-punch combo by Andre Bishop.
Nice work. Nice work. Cover up. Cover up.
Got you.
Combination to the head. If I'm Bishop's corner, I'm really upset right now with how many body shots their fighter's absorbing.
It's all right. Keep moving.
More than one punch downstairs, that can be damaging.
1 round to go. I'm about to say 1 quarter
That's how
left.
I like it.
Talking about
Nice
basketball.
work,
Since it is the
How you
NBA
feel?
playoffs right now,
Feeling good?
and the Wizards are
I need to
losing
see more jabs,
to the
okay?
76ers.
More jabs.
84 to 109. Third quarter, 1 minute left. The Wizards
Final
just,
round of a close fight. It is all on the line right here.
they need to be like me, how I'm playing right now. More offense.
Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Now this is exactly what I love out of an offensive fighter, Teddy. A guy who's able to put together the multi-punch combinations and make it look like it's just the sweet science.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you can do when you have good fundamentals.
I
Not
wanna
just
see. I
good
wanna
physical
see
ability.
them
That's only
knock
part of
him
the
out,
equation.
they win off the
But
scorecard.
just good technical ability. And that's what he's doing. He's snapping his punches. They're nice and clean. They're crisp. They're short.
Yeah, he's definitely
They're
tired.
together.
Oh, and he comes back with an uppercut there after getting hit. Andre Bishop starting to score at ease against his opponent there. Anytime you can land a 3-punch combination, you're really hitting your groove. Time is of the essence now. We've reached the halfway point of this final round. That's a big flush punch landing on Andre Bishop.
This is not the first time that Andre Bishop has been brought to this neighborhood. He has been shaken before. He will know what to do.
That's what I'm trying to prevent.
Scores with the combo to the head.
I mean, y'all like watching Floyd, right? Oh, he's gonna hit me with it. He's going to your judge's card. Forget that. I'm not beating bro. Not off no knockout.
Throughout the night, right up until that final bell moments ago, both these men tried to determine their fate. But now it's in the hands of these judges.
The pressure now is truly on the judges because this is the kind of fight where you need talent as a judge, you need discipline as a judge, and of course honesty to get the right decision here.
If this is not the kind of gameplay that y'all want to see, I want him to beat him. Y'all seen me last episode. I tried to really like outbox him.
Mexico City was a big
Couldn't beat
success.
him.
People are talking about Andre Bishop again. Welcome back.
It feels good to be back. Thanks, Megan, for everything.
I know Franco and my father set you up. I can't prove it, but I know it. You wouldn't do something like that. I know what kind of man you are.
And you still let me go to jail
I
for
know what
5
kind of man
years.
my father is.
You know, it doesn't even matter anymore. I did the time.
It matters to me, Andre.
So what now?
We gotta get you cleaned up.
And I still had to do 5 years. Oh, what the? Whole new person.
Well, will you look at this, huh? You don't look like a bum no more.
Thanks, Gus.
Hey, thank me later. Let's get to work. Come on. Come on. Nice work, Megan.
You too, Gus.
Big step up, kid. This next guy is a legit top 20 heavyweight. Now, people still think that you can't hang with the big guys. They think that you're just a blown-up middleweight. Well, I say, fuck 'em. People say that I'm just maybe a crazy old man, and if you think about it, maybe they're right. Maybe I am just a crazy old man. But you know something? It isn't what people think, Andre. In boxing, it's about what you know. What you know in your gut. What you know in your heart. And I know in my heart, you got what it takes. And I know in your heart, you know you got what it takes. When you come right down to it, all that matters is heart.
Well, this could be a major hurdle to overcome for Andre Bishop. Look at this replay. I believe this is where he hurts that right hand.
What are they talking about? Hand broken?
All right, kid, how you doing?
Right hands, bro.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah.
What do you want to do?
Use my left.
It's all about heart, kid. It's all about heart. And a good stiff left jab.
Gotta beat this dude.
So all eyes at the start of round number 2 now are on the right hand of Andre Bishop. Remember, our video replay showed clearly that he hurt that right hand in round number 1. But how much will he use it here? That would give us the ultimate confirmation.
Well, one of the things he has to do, Joe, is make sure that nobody other than us knows that he hurt that hand. He's got to go out there and not show his opponent that that's bothering him. Use the left hand, maybe every once in a while fake like you're going to throw the right hand so your opponent doesn't know, doesn't take advantage of that fact.
And Andre Bishop now appears reluctant to throw that right hand. The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that, hey, this is a different beast fighting in the heavyweight division.
away from those,
He wants
come
him
on.
to block some of these big blows. And now another left. Takes a step back, then the counterpunch by Johnson.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make him miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
Headshot lands, was a hook. Both guys have a lot to be proud of with their performances in this round so far, and they still want to give more. What an encore in this final minute.
If you were a kid, you would feel that you're on one of those rides at Space Mountain. I mean, it's just extraordinary.
Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. And there's the left hand working well for him again. Solid, accurate shot, that hook by Andre Bishop. Andre Bishop able to throw a right hand, but look at the negative effect it has on him. Johnson is not even phased. Well, if Bishop can string together a few rounds like that, this is going to be a very easy fight for him.
Well, he looks like a confident fighter. All that amateur background is really showing.
Very good. Very good. You gotta keep working, Andre. Keep working. Give it all you got, okay? Don't stay too close. Work it. Put the right up.
Back underway here to live fight action. Tough fight to score. Very, very even, closely contested bout throughout. That's a good block by Johnson. Good left hand by Andre Bishop. Bishop's three-punch combination there is going to impress the judges. Up top with the quick hook. Andre Bishop, with only his left hand as his real weapon, just isn't landing it at all. Bishop's fighting real smart here on the outside. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no. Actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. How about that left hand?
Hey, keep your hands up. Move.
Well, this is what pro fighters have to do. Find a way to fight through the pain. But if I'm Gus Carisi in that corner of Andre Bishop, I tell him to abandon the right hand and go out there and win it with your left. And a nice combo by Andre Bishop. Johnson's on the receiving end of a hook. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Andre Bishop. Good flush shot upstairs. Able to land the hook to the head. That's a big hook by Andre Bishop that time. His opponent felt it.
I can't do a combo how I want to with one hand.
Nice. Deep breaths now. Keep it up just like that. Use your feint, your jab all night. This guy ain't seen nothing like you. You got that?
Let's go. What are you waiting for? You want this fight? Then let's get moving out there. This guy's gonna win this fight. If you don't take control, son, you need to take control.
Good action here tonight. Both guys bringing their best, and both guys meeting each other stride for stride, punch for punch. Tough fight to score here as we're back underway. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. A battering ram of a hook by Andre Bishop. Good looking uppercut that time. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Meldrick Johnson's on the bad end of a big hook upstairs.
So that actually affects
Keep
me.
moving, keep moving.
Hey, keep your feet moving.
Do I know my feet moving?
Good job with another left hand. A target on his head, and he places the hook right on it. Bishop's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. This is not a good sign for Andre Bishop. It appears that he's slowing at this point.
See that coming.
Yeah,
Let's
what he
go.
needs to do is start placing his shots a little bit. But right now, as you just alluded to, he's just not throwing.
To the head he goes with a left hand. Johnson's corner has to give him some advice here because that left hand has been scoring too consistently.
Exactly, Joe, and there's nothing else that he really has to worry about. Take that out of the equation, he'd be winning the fight.
Bruh, I'm so used to throwing the right, bruh. The right is really my favorite. Like, even in real life, I'm a right-handed person, so It's the fact that I got to use.
There's another left hand from him. 10 seconds to go in this round. A solid, true uppercut by Meldrick Johnson. Bishop went out there in that last round and just executed his game plan beautifully. He won it with ease.
Yeah, he not only has skills, see, that's what I like about him. We have a lot of guys that have speed, they have power, but he fundamentally puts it together.
Okay, that's it. Listen, kid, keep the jab on.
And here's a little insight we're getting from our ringside researcher. He says that Andre Bishop actually had a previous injury to that damaged right hand. And get this, Teddy, it happened during his prison term. Accurate shot, straight right hand comes in. Johnson's blocking ability is doing well for him there.
Why didn't they just do the left?
Bishop's dominating the action so far tonight. These middle rounds are showing that his style of coming at you and trying to get you is working out.
Yeah, it's worked out so far. We'll see whether or not his opponent makes an adjustment. He doesn't do well with guys that move.
Johnson's nailed by a hook. Andre Bishop's doing well, sticking to a game plan on the outside. What a trap he just set, and he lands a nice counterpunch.
Yeah, that's the old catch with a ghost trick there. You know, you're there one time, you give him a little shade, you know, a little shadow, and then he throws at you, you pull back, bang, come right back with your own.
Watch the hook.
He comes back with the left hand again. What a demolishing hook by Andre Bishop. If that keeps up, this is going to be a good night. The right hand scored by Johnson.
You can use your right, man. I got to continue.
Hey,
Turns over that hook upstairs.
Let's go.
Wow.
My God.
And that shot puts Andre Bishop down.
Now his personality hurts him because he's going to want to get right after the guy, and he shouldn't.
Andre Bishop rises to his feet.
But of course, Gus is experienced enough to know now when he gets back to the corner, he has a job to do. Not just dump cold water on him to revive him, but to tell him what he got hit with. Remove that fear a little bit from his mind that it will happen again. He can correct the mistake.
Okay. Deep breath now. You gotta give me one more round. Give me one more round. You can do it.
You gotta land a big punch now. No doubt about it. You are losing this fight. You need to throw and land a big shot.
Where's it written that you need to win a fight with both your left and your right? Bishop is doing a beautiful job of boxing well, moving, and sticking that left hand and scoring. Johnson's right in the way of that hook to the head. Oh, that had to hurt. That's a solid hook by Andre Bishop. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. I like the way he went up top that time with the hook. Bishop's out there for another round after being knocked down in the last round. We know what happens in the 60 seconds with a fighter who was damaged, but what about those 60 seconds in the opposing corner, Teddy?
You know, Joe, that's a great question. And I remember my mentor, Cus D'Amato, when we were training fighters, he used to always say, look, you know you're a banger, and this guy happens to be a banger. Well, if you hit a guy clean, you know you hurt him. But he's not going to show you. He's going to act like a pro. He's going to con you. He's going to act like that didn't hurt him. But you have to remember, hey, it hurt him. So go after him like he showed it, even if he's not showing it.
That's why they call it the sweet science. Good work by Andre Bishop.
Yeah, real smart there. Making him miss, making him pay.
Don't watch talking to his punches. Keep moving, keep moving.
And now another left.
Keep those hands up.
Nice strike after catching one by Meldrick Johnson. Wow, impactful short hook got to him that time. That's not going to be easy to survive. Well, what more can Gus Carisi really tell him to do? Just keep what you've been doing. He is dominating this fight. He's got to be way up on the scorecards, Teddy.
Oh, he definitely is. And what you want to do now is maybe test the waters what kind of finish you are. Maybe. Not get reckless, but show that you can finish.
Watch that.
There's the hook by Andre Bishop. That was well scored. Lands flush with the combination upstairs.
Forward. Move your head.
And there's the left hand working well for him again. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right.
Relax, relax.
Nicely timed 1-2. That's a big hook to the head by Andre Bishop. That's nice work by Bishop there, landing the left hand. Johnson's got those earmuffs on, and he's got his hands tight against his body. But Teddy, still, some things are getting through.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like driving a car, Joe, you know, and the weather's a little bad, and you say, I want to be safe here, I'm going to stop the car. You don't stop and park the car in the middle of the highway where cars are coming. I mean, he stopped right there in the middle of the highway. Cars are coming. You know, pull off somewhere. You know, get the heck out of there. Find the right parking spot.
And he ties up on the inside.
Keep that head moving.
Johnson's mouth is bleeding badly.
Pace yourself.
Back to the body.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand.
Close the distance.
Good biting, snapping shot by Andre Bishop. Little head hunting never hurt, does it with the hook. I like the angle that Andre Bishop just gave us right there. His opponent didn't like the result. He just ate an uppercut. Comes right back at him with a left hand.
We got one more.
At this point, Andre Bishop can just put it into cruise control.
Yeah, they have that choice. They can go into the prevent defense and coast home, or they know the business, and Gus knows the business. They want to be an attraction. He could say, go out there and finish. Make people talk about you when they're leaving this arena.
Keep at him.
Final round for Andre Bishop in a fight that's really been a walk through the park with how supremely skilled he is. Bishop's combination that was landed moments ago is one of those examples of what every trainer would really like to have, and that's a fighter with good hand speed.
Yeah, and he's showing that right now. Now, the trainer in the other corner hopes he has a guy with good timing, because timing can negate speed.
Good job with another left hand.
Move your head. Hook.
Johnson's feeling the impact of that powerful hook. Good work defensively by Johnson. Plus, he landed that counterpunch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
There's another left hand from him.
I'm hitting him. Tried to combo though.
Johnson smashed by a hook. Andre Bishop is damaging himself every time he throws that right hand. He is in serious pain. He comes back with the left hand again.
Side to side. Move your head.
Meldrick Johnson's on the wrong end of a razor-sharp hook. Johnson's absorbing a hook. This was an easy fight to score from start to finish after that effort.
Well, you never know in this sport with the scoring, but this is one you know.
We're going to know in moments here as we send it up to the ring. Bishop.
Let's go. One-handed on. Let's go. One-handed on.
Isaac, what do you think of Andre Bishop as a challenger?
I think you're an idiot for asking me that question. You get paid to do this? It's your first show? Challenger.
Dang, steroid man.
I think it'll be a challenge not to kill Andre Bishop. Little Andre can't even throw a punch without breaking his hand.
Those were Isaac Frost's words just a few short months ago after Andre Bishop apparently hurt his hand in a fight right here on ESPN. After only taking a short break to let the hand mend, Andre Bishop back in action tonight against heavyweight contender Reggie Stewart. Many are interested to see if the injury will have lingering effects on Bishop in what should be a very entertaining heavyweight matchup. Let's go back ringside to Joe and Teddy.
Boardwalk Hall here in Atlantic City, the next stop for the heavyweight career of one Andre Bishop.
How's it feel?
Feels good. Feels real good.
Good. Because you gotta knock this guy out with him. It's time to show the world that Andre Bishop is as good as new.
Bishop's now making his way to the ring, and you can see how focused he is for the task at hand.
I never show signs of fatigue or turn tired, cause I'm the definition of tragedy turned triumph. This demon ain't the liar. I made it to the eye of the storm, feeling torn like they fed me to the lions. Before my time started to wind down like the lions, I show them how I got to climb down like a scientist.
Stewart's making his way to the ring right now, puffing out his chest, glaring with those eyes, and taking a big stride to his destination of glory. We're here at Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, where everybody wants to know what's the next twist and turn in the career of Andre Bishop, now contending as a veteran heavyweight as he faces Reggie Stewart. You may remember in his last fight against Meldrick Johnson, he badly injured that right hand, breaking it when he landed a good, solid punch. Trainer Gus Carisi is not worried. He says Bishop is fine, healthy as could be, ready for action.
Well, he better be fine. They shouldn't have him in this fight if his hand is not 100%, because he's going to need both hands to win this fight.
For those of you who question Andre Bishop's broken right hand, here's a good example of how he feels about it. He's throwing it.
Brace combo!
A well-placed left hand up top. Solid right by Andre Bishop. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. A nice block by Stewart. Turns over that hook, and he does damage upstairs. Good right hand by Andre Bishop. So the early action here in this fight should reveal an edge. Stewart's got speed. He can move.
Well, they say speed kills. He better just be careful he doesn't have an accident. He doesn't get reckless with that speed.
Protecting his head well with his guard. Nice work with the overhand right. Phenomenal pace being set here. They are burning it up early on.
Let's find out who's in better shape. We're going to see.
You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. Good headshot by Andre Bishop. That's a damaging blow. And we come to the end of the round.
I need more than one punch. This fight is even, so I need to see more than one punch out there.
Nice work.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Andre Bishop has always had a knack for that. I love the way Andre will look for that uppercut and then deliver it. And there's a right hand by Andre Bishop, and another. That's a good sign. Bishop's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Forceful uppercut by Reggie Stewart.
Stay on the outside.
Commits to the overhand right, and it serves him well. Reggie Stewart's the victim of a powerful hook. Bishop's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination? Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Back up top he goes. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. That's an intense jab right there by Stewart. Stewart feeling the effects now of that hook. Targeting a left hand down low. Right to the head with that right.
You better go out.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. A harsh headshot by Andre Bishop. He did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the will of the wisps, the old great Willie Pett. Made him miss, made him pay.
Well, if Bishop can string together a few rounds like that, this is going to be a very easy fight for him.
Well, he looks like a confident fighter. All that amateur background is really showing.
Okay, that was good. Good round, kid. Your right's looking good. Let's keep feeling it out.
Good action throughout. We'll see if it keeps up in this round of what has been a very even fight. See, that's what you want from his left hand. That's exactly what it should be doing, that left hand by Stewart. Stewart's not firing off the big power punches. I got to wonder why.
Sometimes a guy is making a solid agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what to come back at him.
He's got confidence he can crack, and he just did there.
And he had the distance, Joe, the height that he wanted to set up that punch.
That's a bitter hook by Andre Bishop. Well-targeted left hand by Andre Bishop. Bishop's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Committing well now to that left hand over the top. Wow, a big punch just crashes home on Andre Bishop.
The only good thing is he's been here before. With all that amateur experience, he has been hurt before. He knows how to behave.
And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Stewart. I hope Reggie Stewart didn't think Andre Bishop wasn't going to throw that right hand. He has no qualms about letting it go. Perry parries that punch intended for the head. Andre Bishop getting back to basics, landing that right hand. Stewart's cut is not looking good at all. I'm getting the sense that this fight could be stopped at any moment.
So the key is where the cut is. When the referee brings the doctor up to look at it, he's going to look at whether or not getting worse will imperil his health down the road.
Listen, I don't want to see you against the ropes. As soon as you feel the ropes, move away. Keep circling. Just don't stand in front of him. Keep circling now, champ.
And we are back underway. Another round in a fight that's been very entertaining, but I wouldn't want to be a judge. This is one of those fights that could go either way. And oh, what a good, strong uppercut by Andre Bishop. Solid left hook, right uppercut combination to the head. Accurate hook by Andre Bishop. Sound defense, good block that time by Stewart. What an excellent two-punch combo. And now you see him scoring solid. Big headshot puts him down.
So used to using that left hand. The guy that I could use the right.
Now that's impressive. All week long, everybody was talking about the injury to the right hand of Andre Bishop. He just knocked out Reggie Stewart with that right hand.
Reggie Stewart, time to go night-night, my guy.
Isaac, which Bishop brother hits harder?
Which Bishop brother hits harder? That's your question? I get these people. Well, neither one of them can punch like me. I can guarantee you that. But between the two of them, well, I'd say little Andre hits harder. I mean, the jailbird's washed up now. I mean, he was a genuine contender. But the big baby, well, the big baby has always been a pretender.
Ready for the game.
So the heavyweight career of Andre Bishop tries to move forward tonight. Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside my broadcast partner Teddy Atlas, coming to you from the Thomas and Mack Center, where tonight the unbeaten Andre Bishop will face the veteran heavyweight Dwight Cooper.
I want to see that
round number one between Bishop and Cooper, of course. That's a big striking blow to the head by Cooper. And a cut has opened up over Andre Bishop's right eye.
In a way, it's a little bit of a warning, Joe, of things to come. Now you have to be a little bit more cautious, a little more alert.
Bishop able to land solidly against Cooper. And now we see that cut, and that's become a very inviting target.
He has to make sure that he doesn't only see that cut, though, because he might get a little over-anxious, get a little heavy only on that side.
Well, a lot of people were looking forward to this fight, and with very good reason. When you pit these two guys together, it should be a very good fight.
You don't have to look for either one of them. They are right there to be found, and our fans love that.
He's had so much success throughout his career as Andre Bishop, and the right hand's been a big part of it. Blocks it away. Cooper trying to get away from Bishop's attack. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Is this the type of stylistic matchup, Teddy, a high stamina guy against a power puncher that many would describe as, oh, that's a little dangerous for the big favorite, for the big power puncher? That can be a trap.
Yeah, it can be a trap because anytime you have a guy with high endurance, that means mentally he's fit. That means he probably has a good chin if he's been rounds before. And the power might not be enough.
That's a forceful two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Bishop now utilizing that jab against Cooper, able to show you his blocking ability. Dwight Cooper has a real big chance here. He has a very attractive target in the form of that cut over Andre Bishop's right eye. It's starting to bleed badly.
Now we're going to see a part of this fighter we've never seen before. You know, he's been tested in other ways. We know he has a pretty good chin. He's handled certain kinds of adversity, but he's never been cut before. Now we're going to see whether or not he panics. Does he handle this moment?
Great combination from Bishop. Blocks away that headshot. Cooper's left landing well.
Get inside.
Hooks to the head. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Good jab by Cooper. He's sending more than one at him now. The combo to the head.
Come on. Stamina.
Cooper's cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunching.
Well, the old timers used to say, when you're calm in there, when you're in control in there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
You see he comes over the top with that right hand, a real solid shot. A headshot block.
Combo guy.
Watch the hook.
How about a return to sender? Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. You can see Andre Bishop now is employing a lot of defense. He has those hands up high, trying to protect that cut eye.
Don't let him
This is a real concern now for Andre Bishop as Dwight Cooper is landing punch after punch against that cut eye. He could get a TKO victory here if that continues. Now that looks like a middleweight fighting a heavyweight there. Look at the hand speed from Bishop.
And that's exactly the advantage he was going to need coming into this fight to beat the bigger man.
Listen to me. I need you to keep busy, all right? I need more than one punch now. This fight is even, so I need to see more than one punch out there. Throw.
Andre Bishop's bounce is back in his step. The start of a new round, coming off a round in which he really took some punishment.
Well, that's what being in great shape will do for you. Also, great experience where he's been through these things before and he's not panicking.
Good defensive skill. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Andre Bishop.
It's like the combo step out.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. There's Cooper putting out that jab. You can see the trouble that Bishop has had with it. Good-looking two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Scores well to the head with the right hand. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Good right hand by Andre Bishop. He needs more of that. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Cooper's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Teddy, you talk about going out and making a few opening statements here. The jab has spoken loudly for him.
Yeah, it has spoken loudly. What it's told his opponent is you're not just going to walk in. You're not coming into my house. It's going to be hard. I got a couple locks, a couple padlocks on here.
Andre Bishop needs to be so careful right now that the ref doesn't stop that fight because Cooper is landing punch after punch against that cut eye. He lands the uppercut on the back end of the left hook upstairs. Little head knocking with that right hand. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Andre Bishop.
Seconds, Let's go.
And the round comes to an end.
Keep it up. Keep those hands busy. This guy can't handle the pressure, Dre. Keep on moving. Keep on throwing. Keep that pressure
way
up.
more messed up than
Nice
mine.
work.
This next round, I'm going for the TKO.
You gotta let your hands go. You have to. You have to be
This
busy.
face is not going to be that bad.
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. Wow, is he defensively sound. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Bishop's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Well-targeted right hand by Andre Bishop. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head.
Watch the hook.
See, this is exactly what Andre Bishop's corner has been telling him. You got to keep those hands up. You have to protect that cut. He cannot allow Cooper to have a target to go after.
Nice work.
Halfway through round number 4. Look at that combination by Andre Bishop. And he just holds on there.
See, I like to hold on because I like to get these shots. I protect myself.
And now a well-placed hook to the head.
I'm throwing these joints like Rocky Balboa.
Give credit to Dwight Cooper. He has gone on the attack against that cut over the eye of Andre Bishop. He's trying to earn himself a TKO victory here. Good right hand. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
I don't understand.
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score. Bishop's throwing lots of punches and not many are landing. But what's that old saying? Hey, you put enough out there, something's going to stick.
Well, at least he's controlling the rhythm. He's keeping control of the pace right now. And at least when you're throwing, your opponent, for the most part, he's being handcuffed a little bit.
Goes up top with a right hand. And an excellent uppercut by Dwight Cooper. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Andre Bishop. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Andre Bishop not looking as fresh as when this fight started. I think he's slowing a bit, Teddy.
But the bad news, that's not the worst news. The bad news is if we can see it, his opponent can see it, he can take advantage of it.
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. A well-placed overhand right. Good double jab by Andre Bishop.
Keep going. Double up your punches.
Bishop snapping that jab.
Let's go.
Cooper's cut is clearly in the area of his mouth. You can see blood coming from his mouth. Bishop's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing.
Pace yourself.
That's what Andre Bishop wants to do right there, land the right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Blocks that punch.
That's okay.
Little head hunting with the left.
That was your round, Andre. You're winning this fight. You won that round. You got it.
The start of the 6th round. Bishop's done everything that's been asked of him right now. Absolutely everything through the first half of this fight. Can he keep it up? Well done, 3-punch series of punches there by Andre Bishop.
Move in, move in.
Cooper's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Well-placed hook there. Crashes home with the uppercut.
Keep it tight.
Oh, what a devastating hook by Dwight Cooper. Right on the mark. Wow, a big punch just crashes home on Andre Bishop.
The only good thing is he's been here before with all that amateur experience. He has
big shot comes crashing home. Oh, an explosive headshot there. He is down. Well, we know he can get up. What we don't know is how steady he will be on those legs.
Well, we know
more and more punishment is being doled out. Bishop's face is absorbing, and it's not holding up well.
It looks like it's sunset right here on his evening.
Brings the hook that time. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Dwight Cooper. Cooper's not just loading up. He's landing combination punches like he did right there. Solid left hand to the head. Blocks the headshot. Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th. And this round comes to an end. Andre Bishop's corner did a good job in that last round. They really got their fighter back to where he needs to be after being damaged in that last round.
And that's not the only good job they did in the corner. They did a good job in the camp because obviously they have him in top shape and it's paying dividends right now.
Able to get rid of that one. Bishop's doing well here with that 2-punch combination. If Dwight Cooper can just step up his offensive attack, he could score a TKO victory here because that cut is worsening. Doubling up the jab now. Blocks that punch.
Move your head.
At the halfway point of round 7. Andre Bishop's able to land a nice clean left hand.
Good job.
Nice block. Good way to finish the left hook to the head with the uppercut. Cooper's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch.
Here we go.
Good combination to the head. That cut has opened up now over the eye of Andre Bishop. It does not look good. If Dwight Cooper can land another punch or two, he may get a stoppage victory. And round 7 comes to an end.
You gotta fight. You know.
Another round, and if it keeps up with the rest of them, it'll be closely contested and hard to score.
Stay away from those. Come on.
That's a nice combination right there. Left hook, and then finished it with a right uppercut. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Andre Bishop. Well-targeted two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. A little head hunting with the right. Cooper's defense is paying off now.
Keep going.
90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. Good doubling up of the jab by Andre Bishop. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Cooper. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself.
Come on, defense.
Very accurate two-punch combo by Andre Bishop.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Comes right back at him with a left hand.
Come on, y'all. Good defense, bro. Good defense. We're gonna take this to the next round. I'll go down 4.
A stinging uppercut by Cooper.
Come on, we just was at 8. Come on, good stuff, y'all. That means he only got 1 shot on the face. He was just at 8.
You're looking good. Looking good. He's tired. Look at him. He's so fucking...
Come on, what's up? Put me at 4-3. Okay, 4.
The 9th round is here. See, that's what the corner should do for Andre Bishop. You send him out there as a fresher, better fighter. He looks fine here to start this round.
You're still not moving enough. Move!
Good 1-2 from Bishop. He landed that right hand flush against Cooper. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Well-placed hook. Bombs away with a hook by Dwight Cooper. Punches and bunches. Combination up top. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Solid hook.
Use the ring. It's okay. Pay him back.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores.
That's okay. Let's go.
Cooper's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Andre Bishop showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Nice, sharp, fundamentally sound hook right there, and it served him well.
Punch.
Bishop's defense.
Away from those punches,
is it ever
man.
good?
Move your
Look
head.
at how easy he's able to block those punches. Nice combination by Andre Bishop.
Left.
A little give and
Let's see
take,
some more
and here
head
comes the
move.
left hand. Cooper's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away.
Dude, I told you it's these dudes with the dad bods, man.
Last 10 seconds of the 9th round. Bishop's combination punching is just perfect there. 3 punches landing. It's tough to assess, but Cooper's cut may look worse than it actually is. I mean, all the blood is spraying everywhere.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly right. And you just wonder, and I know this isn't supposed to play in, but you wonder if the judges in close rounds, if they get influenced by that look.
Okay.
Andre Bishop coming out for the final stanza of what has been a highly competitive, close fight. Too tough to call. There's that overhand right.
Keep that head.
Andre Bishop's not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice. They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring it wasn't enough time.
Uppercut.
Flush right hand to the head.
Hands up.
Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Andre Bishop. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Now he ties up there. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Halfway through this 10th and final round.
I I gotta learn how to be a better defensive fighter.
Oh, and there you go. Perfectly executed combination. Dwight Cooper's down. He's going to have to beat the count.
What the world was that? Look at the combo! Look at the combo! Oh my God! Is he dead? Is he dead?
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Pace yourself!
It's over, bro. Hey, it's over, bro. You know what the jersey inside, bro.
The unexpected final bell as we will now await to hear the judges' scores.
So he got
We
knocked down.
thought the styles of these two guys, they would go after each
got
other
up in 2
early,
seconds.
but sometimes
He got up in
too
2
much respect for each other, and that's what it
I won
turned
this,
out.
man. I got it. Let's go.
DL has agreed to a fight between you and Kobe Nichols. If we beat Nichols, we'll be in the top 10.
What are the conditions?
He says there aren't any.
There's always conditions with DL.
I'm sure we'll find out what they are. But we really need this fight.
Alright, so like I was thinking in my head, but I ain't said. At this screen right here, I'm going to actually end the gameplay. Bruh. Do y'all think I'm getting better? I don't know. I feel like I'm getting a little bit better, you know. Put me in different kind of fights. I gotta learn different moves, like the fight where I had only used my left. That kind of made me a little bit better fighter, you know what I mean? I gotta learn how to be a better defensive fighter though, so I can get a lot of counter punches. I know like when you do counter punches, it gives you more power on your punches, cause you going off their body weight or their body, and it gives your shots a little bit more of an effect. So I gotta learn how to be a better counter puncher, like a defensive fighter. But like I said, I'm enjoying it so far. So I'll see y'all on the next episode. Peace.